Hey, it's your boy Ty. In this video, go over UIs. I'll make a quick and simple intro. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There's Discord information, everything in the description. And also, I forgot to put in the video an add-on called GTFO. It's what makes that like nuclear bomb beeping sound. Basically, if you're standing in something that hurts you, it'll go crazy, so you won't mess up. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Let the beat drop. All right. I'm gonna go over my UI a little bit. I have some requests for that, so I want to try to be more diligent about knocking out these videos. I guess first things first. This is my Shadow Priest Weak Aura. This is if you go under Weak Auras, this is Afinar. Where is it? Yeah, Afinar's UI. I think that one looks the best. It has everything you need, so I don't see. There's also other priest ones. They all do the same thing basically, so whichever one you prefer. I prefer this one. Another thing, this GCD cursor is the one that puts a little circle around my cursor. I have a bad habit of just losing my cursor in a fight, so having that little circle really helps me like um, see where it is at all times. Let's see, what's another encounter combat time. This one shows up right down here, tells me how long to fight, helps me with my cooldowns, when to use and whatnot, or if there's like a ad phase coming up, stuff like that. Let's see, there's stats. Stats is right here. This is for you guys. Hope you see what I currently have on. Let's see. This is my talents, of course. Everything you need to know there. Another cool add-on or weak aura I use is so for when I look at keys, if you go to dungeons, find group, there's this dungeon RIO and class. This makes it so when I press refresh right here, it'll organize from the highest to the lowest, and you see what classes are in. That makes it easier to find groups, in my opinion. What else is there? This is Maze Covenant. This is really it shows you. Hold on. This one shows. Oops. Shows this right here. When I have, if it's not showing, that means I know I have it. And then here's Rocket Jump. So this one doesn't show. They'll have racial. So I added the Rocket Jump. It's a Goblin racial. And then Trinkets is called Shadowlands trinkets, of course, right? This looks like looks like that has every Shadowlands trinket, and I adjusted it to make it fit right above my PI. Because I use both those trinkets, or I use trinket and PI at the same time. So it's good to have them right next to each other. When I'm in a party, you see those little random buffs or cooldowns usage. That's using Zen Tracker. You can also find that on Wago. What else? Is there anything else that's important? I think that's it for weak auras. Add-ons. A better way to look at this. Probably best. All right, Addy bags. I think this is so. I'm not really organized, so this is a savior. It puts like miscellaneous items, consumables, all in separate little areas, as well as your armor, jewelry, and if you have any sets. So over here you have sets. It will actually subcategorize your armor equipment into those sets. As you see, like PvP, twins, stuff like that. I think that's so crucial. Let's see what else. Angry keystones. When you see me in a dungeon, you see on the right side it has like timers, what percent, all that, what bosses we killed. That's all under Astral Angry Keystones. Astral Keys is a pretty cool add-on. So basically, if you press the little icon right here, it'll show what your keys are on all your characters, as well as your guild. You also press friends, see what your friends have key-wise. And then also another command is when you're let's say guild chat, if we do exclamation point keys, it'll everyone who's online, it'll show everyone's keys. So that's pretty neat. Battleground enemy, that's for like PvP stuff. Bigwigs, I use bigwigs instead of DBM. They do the same thing basically, but it has all like the boss cooldowns and stuff like that. It like pops up. Let's see. Details is, my damage meter, and above that we see all my spell casts. That's a part of the details, and they're like streamer mode or something like that. I believe it's broadcaster settings. You can add all that auto tracker options right there. What is next? Decursive is actually pretty neat. This little green box right here. When someone has something that you can cleanse, it'll like light up, and you just click it, and it'll pick the spell and do all that for you. So that's pretty handy. Let's see. Dominoes. That's gonna be my action bar. You can really use any action bar. I just happen to use dominoes. Bug sack. This is my friend Tekken. He's the hunter. Randomly, you see my videos. He told me about bug sack, and that is the truth. So those random pop-ups like LUA errors and all that kind of stuff. It basically puts it all up here, and it doesn't pop up, and you don't have to worry about it. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay, I don't want to know my game's messing up. Let's see. Exorcist raid tools. That's more like for raiding. This is a note. So when your guild might say like who kicks first or what phase you do what. These are just little notes that you could put in. There's also, I don't know. There's like raid inspect. I don't really use anything else, to be honest. You can do raid cooldowns. This will also um, put the little cooldowns next to your party frames, so you don't have to use the weak aura. You can also use this. Let's see, little wigs, the same thing as big wigs, but for dungeons. Handy notes, that's for more like Shadowlands. When you go to the mall, these little notes tells you what they are, how much rep, things like that. I guess this is maps. I have no idea, but I do have that. Whatever it does, it's in there. Let's see. So I recently took off the scrolling battle text. That was like right over here. The little shows your damage. I changed it to the nameplate one, nameplate scrolling combat text. I don't know which one I like better yet. I'm just testing both them out. Mythic dungeon tools. That's pretty essential if you're doing keys, like higher keys. It lets you like draw routes, and you can group mobs, and it tells you the percentage and see when you get prideful. And then if you're in a group, someone can also share their route. So you just click it and it pops up like this, and so you can see what the tank's about to do. Another one. Oh my god, I had to make sure I was recording. How bad would it be if I got this far and didn't record? Oh my gosh. The zero item level. Uh, where is it? Zero item level. Oh, okay, it just shows this kind of information. Next is Plater. Plater is what, those are like my enemy nameplates. That's what I use. If you go in my Discord, you go into UI, I shared it. And all the little random ones I do use with that. Raider IO, of course, it shows you, your score. If you look over here, it shows like your progress, your score, and stuff like that. It's pretty essential. Saved instances. My friend Xanon, or Trislan, he's the DH in the group. He is the one who told me about this, I'm pretty sure. It was a Tekken. You basically go over here. Next to the map, shows you how much resource you have on all your characters, what quests you've done and have not done. If you click it, it gives you more detailed information. like what keys you currently have, stuff like that. It's pretty neat. Simulation craft is pretty mandatory. For when you go to raidbots.com, if you have this installed, you put on all the stuff you want to sim, and then you do type in /simc. This thing pops up. You Control C, copy that, plug it into raidbots, and it'll give you what your best items are. And then of course weak aura, venture plan. I don't think you don't really need it. It's for like the little command table, the little mission send them out to. World quest list, I'm pretty sure everyone has something similar. It has everything up here. Let's see. Character stats. That's this kind of information. Has like all your. You can also change it up. Where is it? You can show more information, but I don't think you need to know any of this kind of stuff. Just your main stats. But at the same time, why do I even have this when it shows down here? Who knows? But I have it. Next on is Elv UI. That's my generic, or not generic, but my standard UI. I used like the standard one. I didn't really change much. Maybe just like the location of like my player and target and the color scheme maybe. But other than that, it's pretty default. And then retap binder, that's for PvP. Don't really need to worry about that. Well, hope that gives you a little bit insight. It was a little sloppy, but I'm trying to at least get like something out there sooner than later because I have people asking. So tell me what you think about that in the comments. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitch. I go live pretty much every day. Come say what's up. All right, thank you.